So welcome again, everyone. So the session tonight is on the beginner's mind and why the beginner's mind in cultivating the sense of mindfulness. It's quite easy to resort to automatic reactivity, our automatic reactions, automatic thoughts, emotions, even body sensations. They can come quite instinctively. And so in mindfulness, we are noticing how that arises. Of course, it's biological, it's physiological. We may not be able to stop. We are not able to control our emotions, and that's fine. What we want to do is to notice and notice how we add to that stress, and then learning and deciding how we want to respond in the most helpful way. And one of the most helpful ways is to do it applying the beginner's mind, a sense of curiosity, a sense of wonderment. When stress hits us, when anxiety hits us, we start to get curious about it instead of judging it, instead of wanting to fix it. We observe it with a beginner's mind. How does this really feel? Now, of course, the mind may find it difficult to adjust to that sort of mindset of the beginner's mind, but the encouragement is to do it as best as you can. So coming to sit in the most comfortable position for you, we always recommend sitting upright so that you can stay awake, mindful. If you wish to stand midway in this practice, is also okay. And closing the eyes is an option, or keeping them open. And perhaps you would like to direct your gaze away from the computer. Sometimes the light can be quite bothersome. Otherwise, just closing the eyes and seeing where that takes you. And so sitting here with the beginner's mind. And perhaps you may have been meditating for a long, long time. Or maybe this is your first time. Either way, my encouragement, my invitation to you is to just bring a beginner's mind, even if it feels familiar sitting here closing the eyes. I'd like to inviting you to just sense what's it like to just close the eyes, to just sit here and pause. Now perhaps this is new to you. Meditation, mindfulness is all new to you. And it might seem strange. I'll just invite you to keep an open mind, allowing yourself to just pause, pausing, noticing for the first time, the beginner's mind. What am I noticing? And putting aside judgment, putting aside needing to fix. Maybe the urge to fix your situation, to get rid of certain thoughts may be quite strong. Then just noticing that urge. And allowing yourself to just embrace the moment as it is. Thoughts coming, leaving, just letting them be. When you're ready, guiding the attention to the breath. As you're breathing in, breathing out, really noticing what's happening when you breathe in and when you're breathing out. Maybe you're noticing the mind is trying to fix, judging, thinking how this can be better. I'd like to invite you to just put that all aside and just focus on the present moment, breathing in, breathing out. Bringing to bear, imagining this is the first time you're breathing, really breathing. Noticing how instinctive it can be, the in-breath and the out-breath. When the body needs it, the body starts to breathe. Maybe you're noticing the mind is just drifting off, thinking, or going into sleepy mode. And with a sense of wonderment, this is sleepy mode, zoning out mode. And perhaps you're getting impatient, restless. The invitation is to be remaining as still as possible. Letting go, just putting aside that feeling you need to move. Now maybe you're noticing some strong physical sensations. Maybe a stomach ache, or some soreness. Or maybe the body feeling tired, heavy. The invitation, just noticing with a sense of beginner's mind, a curiosity, non-judging, like, oh, this is this soreness here. Maybe the mind will say, I need to go and see a therapist, I need to do this, I need to fix this. I'd like to invite you to put that all aside. Just embracing the sensation as it is. And it's very normal. The mind will wander off from the breath. I'd like to invite you to just bring the focus back to breathing, remembering to breathe. As the body take an inhale, noticing with a beginner's mind, this is what happens when the body breathes in and breathes out. Now maybe you're noticing sounds around you, voices, or maybe room temperature, the aircon, the fan. And with a sense of a beginner's mind, curiosity, noticing the feeling on the body, cool air or warm. Or maybe sounds, noticing the sensation of listening, how sounds travel to your senses. And now returning the attention to the breath. And as you are inhaling and exhaling, I'd like to put this question out. What was one thing quite recently, before tonight, it gave you a sense of wonderment? What gave you a sense of wonderment, a sense of wow, and noticing how that feels in the body as you bring to mind this events or object, sensation, feeling that feeling in the body, maybe lightness, excitement, happiness, gratitude. And as you hold that sensation in the body, I'll read you this poem by Misuzu Kaneko, Japanese poet, called Wonder. I wonder why the rain that falls from black clouds shines like silver. I wonder why the silkworm that eats green mulberry leaves is so white. I wonder why the moonflower that no one tends to bloom on its own. I wonder why everyone I ask about these things laugh and say, that's just how it is. So sitting here, embracing whatever sensations that are here for you, whether sleepiness or happiness, and just allowing what's here to be here. And taking this sense of mindfulness to the next few moments of your evening or night. And when you're ready, opening the eyes. Goodbye, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you. Take care.